Happy New Year, everyone. Why not start the year off with something that I love doing best, and that is wasting your time by talking for several minutes about something that really isn't that serious? Because, the whole it's not that deep thing will never go away. Today's topic I want to talk about and get off my chest is something that, again, nothing too ever serious, but I think something still needs to be put on a line that people need to not cross. And that is for people who love being late to anything and everything. I think the good old question people ask that I've seen people, put here and there is, would you rather be 30 minutes late to everything or 30 minutes early to everything? Every time I'm going to pick 30 minutes early to everything. There's no logical reason why you want to be 30 minutes late to every single thing that happened. You got to really think about this though, because again, why would you want to be late to something that's very important, or at least something you're going to? It just feels like it's a waste at that point in time. I will admit there are a few instances where, it's okay to show up late to some things. Like, for example, like parties. Okay, most times if it's a big party, you're one of a few people that are going to blend into it. That's fine. You can show up like 30, 45 minutes late. It's not that big of a deal. If you have an event and you're coming home from work, you got to make somewhere. It's like, hey, I'm going to be a little bit late. That's also fine. Like, that's a valid excuse on to why you're probably going to be late for something. And of course, if things of like a train or a plane schedule that you have to make for, and like you got to land in some certain time, like, yeah, there are examples of why, being late is okay because you have a reason for it. But of all those things being said, there's one thing that comes about from it that makes it okay. And that's if you have good communication alongside of it. Because let's put it to, again, a simple thing. If we're going to somewhere like a concert, we both paid for that. We both paid money, things like that. And you're supposed to show up to my house, for example, and the arena's like an hour away. If you're showing up an hour before it starts and we live an hour away, you're horrible. You're a horrible person. There's no need for that. If we are meeting up to get food, and we got, I guess, a reservation or something, and you're not ready, you're taking your time, you're doing whatever, and you're showing up late for something like that, or whatever we got to meet up for that has some sort of reservation time, be there at the reservation time like 5 minutes earlier. I'm not asking 15, 20, 30, like, be on time. Things like this need to be on time for, because if you don't make it on time, they're going to boot you and say, never mind, you can't be here anymore. Now, I understand with that last point that I made, it may sound like I'm calling out a certain somebody, like my girlfriend. Babe, that was not towards you. Please don't kill me. Again, things like sporting events, concerts, whatever you have to pay for that has a set time, showing up late does no benefit for you versus showing up on time, even a little bit earlier. It's better for that reason. I think it's really disrespectful when some people just choose to value their own time in some certain things, when in reality, you're affecting other people's time in the process. Overall, if it's not affecting other people's values and times and stuff like that, then it really doesn't matter, that's okay. You're allowed to just show up and do what you got to do, and everyone's like, okay, you're here, it doesn't really matter, that's great. But if you're going to affect other people in some sort of way like that, you're a terrible person. You need to start thinking about doing better. But again, overall, it's never that deep. A little bit. I think it's a little bit deep, but it's never that deep. Just try to learn how to show up to things on time, or at least if you're not going to, communicate that better, and that'll be great. I appreciate another video, not actually probably record time in terms of the app session, not that long at all. I like that. But overall, like I said, it's a new year, doing my best to try and be better for myself, for you guys, whatever it is, on seeing my content. As I really like doing this. I really want people to enjoy the content, come here, feel like they have a routine schedule, or at least know what they're getting into, and when they click on the videos and move on, because it's great. I really love the process of it. So I want to get myself back into it and keep doing the best I can with it. So yeah, like I said, Happy New Year's. Let's make it a great year. Let's make everything as positive as possible, what you can do for yourself and other people. I think a big quote that I kind of want to, I'm not making this up, I think there's probably someone has said this before or whatever, but don't let other people's sadness ruin your happiness. For real. Let me repeat that again. Don't let other people's sadness ruin your happiness. Other people are very lonely, miserable, and because you're having fun and doing good things for yourself, they got to find a way to put that down towards you and what you're doing. Don't let people do that towards you, all right? Find your passion, find what you love, and continue to move on and do things in a good stride. Because again, a lot of miserable people out there will make sure that you get torn down so you're just as sad as they are. It happens, it sucks, but you know what? Keep striving hard and keep pushing forward. All right? It is your leader, Scout Maps here. Enjoy yourself. Let's have a great 2025. Promise you that. It's going to be a good year. All right? Everyone take care. Be safe. Have a good one. Peace out.